myself at all.
Me either.
Oh, I can hear you.
I
But
can't.
hear me.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me either?
Nope.
Okay, maybe.
There we go.
Hey, yay, hi.
Hey,
welcome.
I'll start over.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Hey,
Ready?
welcome. Welcome to Real Estate and Other Stuff on KHTS 1220 AM and 98.1 FM and on Facebook Live. I'm your friend in the real estate business, Phil Nardella. Taylor Williams Moniz is here. Thank you for being here. You're the
of course.
best.
No, you're the
Two
best.
shows to go.
I know, it's so weird. Makes me. I
know.
just haven't been thinking about it because it makes me so sad.
It's
it's a bummer. I know. I keep saying I'd like to do another show at some point, maybe down the road.
I'm here for you.
Hopefully, yeah.
I'm here
exactly.
for you.
So
Please
we'll see.
just call me.
I will.
I
know where to
I'm
find
all
you.
over that because this is way too much fun.
I know.
By the way, in
agree.
case you're wondering who we're talking to, Taylor Williams Moniz is full partner over at Donahoe Young and Williams, and they are the premier attorney firm in Santa Clarita Valley. And by the way, congratulations on winning best bankruptcy attorney.
Our firm got best.
Good for you
yep,
guys.
Thank you. I forget how many years in a row, but yeah, my partner Mark Young, and some of the other lawyers in my office do heavy bankruptcy work. So
I saw that, but I didn't see that there was more than. I think I tore it out of the magazine, by the way.
Oh,
and
nice.
Yeah,
it's a couple
defaced
years
the magazine because I wanted to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to frame it.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So fun
Congratulations.
stuff. Okay, so I have to make just a really quick comment for everybody listening. Phil brought in this gem today. There is a big sign that says in the studio, "Please do not curse on the air," which if you know me, I have to read that and take that into account. So Phil brought this list of alternative cuss words. They're hysterical. So I asked him, I was like, put it in between us and we're going to try to use these throughout the day. Like, don't give them away. But if you hear us say some silly things today, I'm dying. These are so good.
I'll start off with the son of a biscuit.
Yeah, son of a biscuit. Doesn't that just make you feel good?
Oh, if you want to kick it up a notch, son of a biscuit eater.
I know, I saw that one. Some of these, I don't even know how to pronounce some of these, but
hey, yeah, Russer.
So it's gonna be a fun show. Whenever we want to curse, we're gonna use one of these.
I like it.
Is this from like 1955
I think it's from
or
a
something?
long time ago.
It's amazing.
It is.
Okay.
Judas Priest.
I know, you jackwagon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We're not gonna get anything done today. We've
gone off the rails.
Whee!
Yeah. You're actually going to learn something later on today.
Well, should we go over what we're actually going to talk about today?
What? Why don't we do that? Why don't we say what's coming up on today's show in the next 60 seconds?
Hey, Miami real estate agent charged with $381,000 in PPP fraud.
Yep. Well, I've got a guy that says, "Hey, hold my beer," because he beat that big time.
Here's a ranking of well-being and quality of life after ranking 200 cities.
Single women outpacing men in home ownership by millions.
Duh.
I know why.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the court orders Anywhere to hand over NAR commission rule documents.
Anywhere and Compass settled agent recruiting suit, capping a 3-year feud.
Woohoo. Fueled by new wealth, ultra-luxury real estate tallies a big year in 2022.
Picasso slashes 30% of workforce, citing rising rates and home prices. Duh.
Hey, Phil, is the dining room dead?
We were going to talk about that last week.
I know.
And all that and less on today's show.
We don't even add the gems that I printed out to talk to you about. My frivolous nonsense of fun stuff.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay, because I like that. I like that. That's awesome.
Aw, shucks, it's going to be great. See what I did there?
Aw, shizzle.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, shizzle.
Oh, these are so that there's 3 categories. If you're miffed, if you're exasperated, or I'm not having it.
Yep.
So just so everybody knows.
There's a lot of things to say instead of saying the S word. Crapola.
Turd.
Okay,
anyway.
Moving on. Yeah.
What else? What you got?
Hey.
You got a lot of stuff. What's going on with your house, by the way?
Yeah. So I got my request for repairs.
Okay.
And so in case anybody doesn't understand what that is, that means when you get into escrow, okay, you fill out all of these forms that you have to fill out, they're disclosure forms as a seller.
Right.
And so you tell them, this is exactly what I know to be true about the property. You know that. And then as we go on, the buyers actually do their due diligence by hiring a professional physical inspector.
Right.
And that person comes in and checks out the house from top to bottom. And then the buyer's agent and the client look at that report, which is usually 40 pages long.
Which we did with our house.
And then they come up with a request for repairs.
Right.
Okay, so this was the request for repairs. Now my home's pretty clean, right? And the average request for repairs is fairly.
Remember ours? Ours was termites, so they tented our house, and then there was an issue with the water heater. Those were the two big things.
Yep. This one they said,
what you got?
Windows are missing, screens, needs repair. Well, if anybody knows anything about selling real estate, if you've got a window that you don't open and you're selling your house, take the screen off and put it in the garage. If you go to a new home track, right, where they've got the model homes, there's not a screen on the window.
That's true.
So if you want a really, really good view out of it, so I took the screens off, put them in the garage, so all I had to do was put it back on.
Easy. All right, check.
Next, the condenser line should be insulated. Well, there was a piece of condenser line that was about 6 inches just before it went into the actual air conditioner.
Oh.
And all I had to do was turn it around. So that took me about 4 seconds. The tub faucet on the hot side is leaking. We checked and checked and checked and checked and checked. It does not leak.
Huh.
No GFI at the electrical outlet in the kitchen. Okay, so we've got 2 electrical outlets in the kitchen.
We had some of those issues, yeah.
Yeah, GFIs are a big thing.
Right.
But the funny thing is we had our actual outlets. They actually, the people that built the house, they actually made some kind of wallpaper that they put over it, so it blends in right to the granite countertop, right? The backsplash.
Yeah.
And so he didn't even see it.
So they are GFIs, which are the ones if they get wet, then they,
Well, he took a picture of one that wasn't, but it didn't need to be because the one right by the sink was, and it was covered. He couldn't see it.
So what you're saying is you're perfect.
What I'm saying is I thought it was funny that he missed it.
You fart knocker.
Hey, kiss my grits.
Anyway, all right. So that was a non-issue.
Okay, that was another one. The GFI at the electrical outlet in the kitchen. Okay, the GFI and the electrical outlets for the laundry room needs repair. That's one of the things I have to do. For some reason, when we bought the house, it didn't have a GFI in the laundry room, and they're asking for one.
All right.
So I'll do that. The pool equipment is leaking. So I kept looking at it going, no, it's not. And then all of a sudden I turned on the waterfall and I saw the thing start to shake and there was water coming out the bottom. And I went, oh, you know what? That's going to be $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. And I went, dang it. And then I called my guy and the guy goes, no, don't worry about it. $185, I'll come out and take care of it. It's just going to be, it's just going to be a seal.
Oh, perfect. I think mine was
we've
better.
Lost it.
Yep. We're entitled.
And the last one is the self-closing gates cannot close properly by itself, and the screens need install properly. So I guess the screen.
Is that the pool?
I guess the screen they're asking for us to put back on the actual child thing.
Oh, okay.
Protection screen. So I said that's fine. And the side gates we're not closing because they're supposed to slam shut. Mm-hmm. And mine were just kind of slowly, just barely making it shut.
They're tired gates.
Yeah, so I asked my guy, Hector. I said, Hector, can they slam shut? And he goes, yeah, I'll make them slam.
Nice.
He goes, I'll make them shake the house if you want.
You're like, oh, no. That won't be necessary, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
That's not. So anyway, so that's a request for repair story.
Well, that's, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I remember you went by the house and you were like, the circus came to the house because they tented our entire house. And you sent me a picture. That was funny. I was like, oh, that's our house.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, that was.
And you know why? This is what happens. It's funny because when they actually do a termite report, right? And they check, and usually underneath the eaves, if they're termites, they'll actually check to see if the termites go underneath the eaves and then into the actual attic.
Yep.
And if it does, to where it goes to where they don't know where they stop, then they can't treat it on the outside with some kind of local whatever they treat it with. That's when they actually have to tent the house, and that's expensive. Mm-hmm. And so that's what happened.
Greg and I are not buying a house with termites.
Yeah, absolutely. Nope. Yep. But then you had 3 little termites on your own.
I was just about to say that. Silly people.
Beat you to it.
Us silly people.
You bull Twinkie. Whatever that is.
Oh my God, what the what?
Okay,
right.
Hey.
Where would you like to go?
How about this? Let's see. How about...
Do we have any statistics?
By the numbers?
Oh, yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
SCV. By the numbers.
Yay!
Okay, you ready?
No.
Yes.
I hate this
yeah.
game.
Maybe
Okay,
I should.
yes.
Should I check to find out if I can actually pay this bill? I should, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Active listings, Santa Clarita.
Okay.
The top, the Elite 8. Remember what they are?
Yep.
Can you
No.
you tell?
I can, but not as fast as you. I'd have to carry the one and cross the
I
two.
actually just kind of go in my mind. I go around.
Oh, nice.
So it's Stevenson Ranch, Newhall, Valencia, Castaic, Saugus, Canyon Country, Acton, and Aqua Dulce.
Yeah, I knew that. Okay, good.
Yeah,
I feel
okay.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so How many? It's between one. No, it's between.
Oh, I was going to say
it's
one.
between
My goodness.
two and 300. What do you think?
271.
Okay. What do you think? Sorry, that's Precious, by the way.
Precious is.
Hi, Precious.
What did you say? 250.
250. Oh, so close. It's 294.
Okay.
Okay. How about
So 294, that's good.
294 is
Okay.
low. And
Well,
I checked in Stevenson Ranch. Stevenson Ranch, there's 10 listings in Stevenson
I
Ranch.
check Stevenson Ranch all the time because that's where if we move, we want to pop over there.
It's
Yeah,
interesting.
there's
I don't
not
know
a
if I
lot.
got lucky or whether, we just had a lot of buyer emotional appeal to the property because there's most of the ones that are more expensive in Stevenson Ranch, they've been the minimum on the market 66, 70,
lot of them,
90
they
days.
keep-
It's
yep.
like, whoa.
They keep coming up.
Yep. Okay, active under contract and pending between 2 and 300.
Oh, is it? I thought
Yep.
it would be between 1 and 2.
Nope.
215. 250.
It's 291.
Very
291. That's a
close.
lot
Yeah.
if you think about it.
Yeah,
That's a
in
lot
the
in
last-
escrow.
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
sold in the last 30 days in Santa Clarita. You've got this. You got this. I
The
can't believe we're
scowl.
playing this stupid.
I know. I'm like not enough.
Come on.
coffee
Oh,
for
this is between 1 or 200.
Okay. 167.
Okay, tell you what. I'm going to even give it better. I'm
So
going to give you
everyone
better
that
odds.
was wrong. It was
Yeah,
not
yeah, 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 yeah,
167.
yeah, yeah. I'm going to give you better odds. I'm going to give you 1 in 50 that you can actually get $100. Sold the last 30 days is between 100 and 150.
Okay.
What do you think?
Precious, you want to go?
Precious, go first.
I was going to say 114 because 14 is my.
134. Oh,
Okay,
but you guys
134.
were so close.
So still, there's not a lot of inventory. We're
No.
low.
No, which is
Yep.
interesting. Because you know what I hate?
What
I'm
do
getting
you
so
hate?
sick and tired of. Well, hang on a second.
I was about to say, no. Use one of them.
Jeepers. God, jeepers. You know what I hate? Oh, shoot.
Heavens to Betsy.
Heaven to Betsy. You know what I hate? I hate
My grandmother used to say that.
every article is it's written in stone that the real estate's terrible
Oh,
and
that we're all in
and the
trouble
other
and-
side
yeah.
is what real estate's picking up and everything's great and it's like and it's always an expert reported that it's like what kind of
Yeah,
expert
Your house is a blah blah. Yeah, we don't pay attention.
exactly.
We're gonna move at some point, but that we're not at that point, so it doesn't matter.
As long as we're being silly,
Which will be the whole show, my friend.
You know what? How about this for hard hitting journalism?
Oh, no.
Okay, I've got
Yeah.
a question for you.
Okay.
And if you can answer it, you're better than me.
Okay.
These are things that I think about now. Sometimes, now that I'm kind of winding down when it comes to real estate.
Okay.
Here's a question that I was thinking about.
Be careful. If you ask me a question, I'm going to give you an honest answer. I always tell Greg that. You
No,
sure
no,
you
no,
want to
no, no.
ask?
No, that's fine. That's fine because I'm really curious to know what you're thinking
Okay.
of. Because this and I cracked up as I got out of bed at 3:30
Oh,
yesterday morning.
should text
Because
me.
I cracked up,
I'm up.
right? Because I was like,
Okay, what is it?
Okay, you ready?
Come on, you booger.
Again, this is hard hitting journalism.
Oh, no.
Why exactly did Ginger have an evening gown on when she went on her 3-hour tour?
This is
Think
what
about
you
it.
Think about?
She was always in Gilligan's Island. You don't even know Gilligan's
So
Island.
I know
would
what it
imagine.
is. I've never watched it. It's before my time. So it's definitely before Precious this time.
Well, you. well, you hang on a sec. You farfignugan. Shut
Jumping Jehoshaphat, I can't believe.
Shut the front door.
I can't believe. Yeah, so I'm sorry. That one's a little lost on me.
Well, okay, if you ever saw it, you'll see that if you ever watched the show, she's
Okay.
always in an evening gown, with
Okay.
diamonds and everything. Well, that's how she came to the on the boat, right?
Okay.
And this little boat, the SS Minnow is like it's like this little.
I would think so if it's named Minnow.
It's let's see, what is it? It's a jeepers. it's a shizzle toot.
It's a shit.
And it's like a piece of crap.
Maybe because that's what the
Boat.
actress looked nice in. I don't
But
know.
then why were Thurston Howell III and his wife Lovey? Why were they on that? They were multi millionaires. Why were they on a
Wow. For you people listening,
You can tell we're like two.
No,
two
don't throw
shows
me
left.
in with you bleep. That is not what I think about at 3:30 in the morning.
Okay, so
But thank you for that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Do I have it? Oh, yeah, I do.
I hope you.
So
have
in
it.
Miami,
Oh, yes.
here's a realtor. A realtor. I've got a question for you.
Okay.
After this is over. Miami real estate agent charged with $381,000 in PPP fraud.
Okay.
And we remember what the PPP stands for? What does
Paycheck
it say?
protection
Paycheck
program?
protection program. Exactly right. A Miami real estate agent was charged with fraud and money laundering linked to $381,000 in COVID relief funds through the Paycheck Protection Program that she allegedly
I love
used
this. This
to
is
pay
me.
for a Bentley cosmetic procedures and a luxury apartment.
Man, I always say when I make it, I'm buying a Bentley. I mean, I'm not going to steal money, but I wonder what kind she got. But bad, wrong for stealing.
Look at you.
She's a bucket
Gee,
head.
She's a bucket
She's
head.
a shucky darn.
She's a Bolshevik. Daniela Rendon, a real estate agent with Prestige Empire Realty,
Prestige Empire Realty.
has been active in Sunny Isles Beach, posting on social media about or working on projects that include estates at Aquilina and mansions in Aquilina and Bentley residences. She was also part of the ocean sales team in Miami Beach. Rendon deals include the $35,000 a month rental of a unit at mansions at Aquilina, according to a traded post from 2021. Now, I take certain glee in what I'm going to read here.
Okay.
Okay. Rendon allegedly submitted fraudulent applications for COVID-19 federal relief funds to a Small Business Administration and Paycheck Protection Program by falsifying her revenue, payroll, and IRS tax forms, according to a press release. And the complaint from the U.S. Attorney's Office, Southern District of Florida. She allegedly used the money to lease a 2021 Bentley Bent. Do you know what kind that is? Bentaga? Bentaga?
Yeah,
Yaga?
that sounds
Something
good.
like that. It's a Bentley, okay? Which she highlighted. I love this. This is what I take glee in. She highlighted on her Instagram account. She has more than 33,000 followers on the social media platform where she posts pictures of her luxurious lifestyle. She also allegedly used the funds for her Biscayne Bay apartment rental, dermatology proceedings.
Wait. You missed over the part where that Bentley is $3,000 a month to lease. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. That's insane.
Where did it say that?
It says it right in the paragraph you were reading.
See, more than 33,000. I don't see it.
Oh. This year's model of the Bentley SUV costs upward of $3,000 a month to lease.
Okay, I don't have that.
I think you maybe missed that sentence. Anyway, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money, but here's the
Crud,
glee that I've got.
that's a lot of money.
The thing that I hate to say
Who
it, but
posts this?
now the fact that she could face up to 20 years in prison if she's convicted.
Yeah.
She's
She's indicted on 2 counts of money laundering, 7 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of aggravated identity theft. Yeah, if she's convicted, she could face up to 20 years in prison.
The people that take their wealth and they cram it down other people's throats, and then they actually get caught for how
That's
they
what
got
you
the
like.
wealth. That's the glee I get. I hate
that's
to say
fair.
it.
No, I think that's fair.
It's like this morning on the news, I heard somebody from another one of those housewives of something. She's going to prison.
Yeah, I think
for
that
6
one's
years.
Oh, Salt Lake City. That one is in Salt Lake City. Yeah, she did some sort of like scamming
They're
elderly
Mormon there. You're
people
not-
or
Oh,
something.
she did.
Yeah, it was some like phone scam.
I took glee in that
I think,
because
yeah.
you know what? Anytime, like I said, and there was another, the Chrisleys.
Oh yeah,
remember?
the Chrisleys. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
for
going
tax
down.
fraud.
Now here's another thing that
See, the IRS scares me. The FTB scares the farfanugin out of me. I do not like, oh yeah, let's defraud them and then post photos of our, fraud all over Instagram.
Okay, so
ma'am.
in all fairness, you got to be stupid to do that in the first place, but you
Agreed.
got to be doubly stupid to actually post pictures of it
Agreed.
and rub it in other people's faces because then they all kind of crack up. Now, here's another thing that I don't necessarily take glee in, although every time I've talked to somebody after I tell them the story or the people that have seen the story, they all go, good for him, serves him right. How about the guy that was stealing the catalytic converter from somebody's thing and she woke up and ran over him? You didn't hear that?
No.
Okay, she's in a truck. She's asleep. Okay, she's in a parking lot. She's
Okay.
asleep in the truck.
Okay.
And of course, here come the guys that want your catalytic converter.
Right,
There's
right.
3 of them. One guy slips under. He's doing the thing, taking it off. It scares her. She doesn't know what's going on. She starts the truck. She backs up. She runs over.
Oh God.
Now, most people go serves him right and everything, and I take a little bit of glee in that, but he did die. So I mean, I don't think that should have been a death sentence.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Oh.
still, that's
Man, are you gonna have something positive for us today?
That's positive.
You fooey.
that you phooey. That's a phooey. Oh, Mother Francis.
Mother Francis. Well, let's go.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise. We have to take a break. Okay. So
Okay,
we're going
because
to come
there's
back with
another one.
something positive. Okay. Well, actually, we're not. It's going to
Are
be
you-
far more
are
negative,
you-
and then we'll find. I've got some positive
Oh,
things I can
cool.
share.
That's
Exactly.
awesome.
So stay
Okay.
with us. We'll be back.
Yay.
G. Wilkers.
Okay, hey, welcome back to Real Estate and a lot of other stuff on KHTS 1220 AM and 98.1 FM and on Facebook Live. Yes, it's me, it's Taylor, it's Precious. We're all here.
We are here.
Okay, so we just talked, just before we went to for a break, we talked about the guy, the realtor who stole $381,000 of PPP
Yep.
money.
The lady. Yes.
Yep, and so I've got a guy, his
Okay.
name's Baby Blue. He says, hey, lady in Florida, hold my beer, I'll show you. If you're going to rip off PPP, let me show you how to do it, right?
Okay.
So now that I'm losing this. Okay, so
So what did he do?
So the guy is named Baby Blue, right? I don't know, rapper or something like that, because that's probably
Makes me. This is how you can tell I have children. Baby beluga in the deep blue sea. It's the first thing that came to my mind. I need help. Thank God I'm going on vacation.
my
Anyway,
God.
Baby Blue. Tell me about this
Hey,
gentleman.
you sung.
Oh, there you go. Now you're
Yeah,
done. I'm
yeah.
cool. Check it off the list.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, let me tell you about this guy.
Okay.
Again, guy named Baby Blue. He ripped off the PPP, which stands for Paycheck Protection Program. He stole not 381,000. He was able to steal 24 million.
Great googly moogly.
That's it right there. Okay, scratch that one off. You can't use that one again.
I've been waiting
Great
to use that
googly
one all
moogly.
morning. No, that's a lot of money.
Okay, so, now,
23
so
million.
here's my question to you.
Okay. This is a good question.
He was sent to jail for a year.
Correct.
Okay.
Just one
Yeah.
year.
Now remember, he stole 24 million. Now here's my question to you: he was fined $1 million and sent to prison for a year.
He had to pay $1 million in restitution, right?
$1 million in restitution.
Right.
So do the math. Okay, that means he got approximately $2 million a month
Mm-hmm.
to go to prison. Okay. Would you go to prison for $23 million?
Did he get to keep the rest of the money?
Oh, sure. Let's just say he did.
Oh, don't look at me with that exacerbated face.
That's the question that I was asking.
if I got to keep it, yeah, I'd go for a year. It'd be a friggin' vacation from all these kids. Yeah. I mean, miss my office. Jeez. But yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Would you?
Well,
I mean, it wouldn't look good on ye old resume.
would you need a resume?
That's a good point. That's what I'm saying. If I got to keep 23 million or whatever, I'm moving.
Think about that.
I'm not working.
Think about. Let's just say you got 5% interest on that $23 million. That's a lot.
Fiddle faddle.
I'm going to take this away from you.
Way too much fun.
So anyway,
It's
so I thought
vacation,
that
Taylor.
was I would.
That honestly really bothers me though, because I mean, I co-run a small business, and COVID was difficult, and there are a lot of businesses that needed that money, like
Oh, yeah.
legitimately, people
Yep.
needed it to, feed their families and whatnot, and then you have these people, these toots that are
this article.
right. That
I
do
think it
this.
sounds a lot better than it is when it comes to, oh my God. Because I can't believe a judge would actually go, okay, so let me get this all straight. Okay, you stole $24 million.
I'm sure they somehow got it back. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
something.
not sure. I'm assuming. I'm guessing
it's
because
a-
$1 million in restitution
it's-
that should be on top of what he had to give back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Give back the $24 million, and we're going to throw another cool million
Exactly.
on top.
Yeah.
So Baby Blue, you're going to be working your baby blues for a while.
You
You're going to be
are.
flashing your baby blues for a
Yeah,
while.
it's just not worth it, my friend. Just not worth it.
No, not if it cost me $1 million.
I know.
I'm not going there. I'm too
No.
pretty.
We should talk about. You are too pretty. I know. I don't think I'd do well in jail. That's a story for another day. Did we have an article about cities, happy cities, good
Yeah.
places to live?
Yeah.
Let's do that. I need something uplifting.
Okay, you ready
know,
for this?
'cause, Yeah, this is
Here's
all
a
doom
ranking
and gloom.
of well-being and quality of life. 200 cities out of 200 cities. These are the rankings. Okay. If you're wondering where we are, if we're anywhere in the country, number 1 is Sunnyvale, California. Quality of life, for some reason, is 100. I don't know exactly.
Where is that?
Sunnyvale? I think it's up north.
Okay.
Number 2, Arlington, Virginia, with a score of 86.54.
Yep.
Number 3, Bellevue, Washington, with a score of 94.39.
Never been there.
Fremont, California.
Where's that?
Up north. California, 87.66.
North from us. Safe bet.
Yeah.
Safe bet.
Frisco, Texas.
I've been to Frisco
You
many
have?
a time. I have. It used to be a snot hole back in the day, but now apparently it's nice. Frisco. Yeah, you can get lots of land and a big house for like no money. So Yeah.
people that don't know that we're actually picking stuff off of that list are going, what are they talking about?
Yeah, to recap.
Okay, the next one. So 5 is Frisco, Texas. Number 6 is Plano, Texas. You ever been
Plano
there?
many times. Yep.
Really?
Yep, same thing. Lots of land.
Was it a
Good
snot
school
hole
districts.
too? Or?
Plano was more well developed than Frisco when I lived in
Oh.
Texas 100 years ago.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
we're back to
Yep.
California. Number 7, Roseville, California. It says 69.72, which is it's got to be a typo. It's got to be 89.72 or 79.
Oh, got it. Yep.
Yeah. Number 8, San Jose.
Hey, I know where that is.
You know what?
Greg Gig flies into San Jose every once in a while.
Yep.
That's a nice place to live. And you know what? That one's up north too.
Chris Kolka. Yep.
There you
She's
go.
listening right now, and she's got a house up there.
Oh, nice.
Yep,
Very
that
cool.
just keeps going up and up and up. Number 9, I don't know where this place is. Santa Clarita.
Wow, we
As-
made it on the list.
If I was going to say exactly how Dallas Rain says it, you know what? It's really cold today in Santa Clarita.
Santa Clarita.
Yep.
You got to do this.
And we always say, hi, Dallas,
Hi,
every
Dallas.
time he says it. We got an 86.17.
I dig it. That's
Yep,
great.
Yep.
It's
We
hard.
only got a 4 from the Russian judge, though.
Oh, that Russian judge is tough. Tough.
Number 10, Irvine.
Go anteaters. UC Irvine, they're the anteaters.
Are they? Really?
Yes, I swear. I
wow.
went and toured that school and I was looking at colleges.
The
Go
anteaters.
anteaters.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah. So
like it.
California is everywhere. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, California and Texas, huge states, makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
LA's not on there though. Shocking.
Did you want to do one, or do you want me to do another one?
Let's talk about the single women.
Single woman.
all the single ladies.
That's what it is.
All the single ladies.
Oh,
Yep.
look.
Yep.
You
I
sung
got you.
again.
God, it's a good day.
Okay.
This didn't surprise me at all reading this.
No, in fact, I know. I'm going to give you my 2 reasons. One of the reasons is in here. I'm going to tell you the other reason.
Okay.
Okay. So it says
Let's go
single
through
women outpacing men in home ownership by millions.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. An analysis by Lending Tree found that single women own millions more homes than their male counterparts, according to 2021 U.S. Census Bureau data. The analyst. The analysis also uncovered that single women are more likely than single men to own their own home in 48 out of the 50 states. My goodness. Okay.
goodness.
As we continue on, women dominate ownership in the highest rates at the highest rates in southern states like Louisiana, Alabama, South Carolina, which typically have cheaper home prices.
Mm-hmm.
The only states where single men own more homes than single women are North and South Dakota.
I was about to say, and I am in no rush
That's
to go to North or
probably
South
why.
Dakota. No
it's
offense.
more, yeah, it's more
but you
of a
got to
rough
say
and
it
tumble.
Dakota.
Yeah,
Dakota.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This discovery is surprising considering the financial hurdles women have historically faced, according to Jacob Channel, a senior economist at Lending Tree, and the author of the analysis stated. Specifically, women continue to face a wide gap in the workforce, making an average of 83.1 cents for every dollar a man makes. Okay, so let's just go off of what I think. Now, it says here, one of the reasons is, which makes sense, women live longer.
Right.
Okay, so what happens is their poor husbands are just, driven into the ground with stress and pressure.
Oh, yeah.
They clutch their hearts. They go face first into their soup, right?
Yeah.
And then the woman owns the house. What's the other reason?
Okay, first of all, let's take a step back.
Let's go.
That is not how a single woman acquires a house, is by the death of her husband. This article is speaking about a single woman purchasing it independently, my dear friend.
I don't think so.
I
Because
do
watch
think
this.
so.
The analysis discovered that the white single men own roughly 8.1 million. Single women own about 10.7 million. But look, as we go to this other page, it says one of the reasons is. You ready for this?
No.
Some critics are wondering how single women can afford more homes than single men with the wage gap. Further analysis may give some insight into this puzzling finding. Research says that not all women are lower earners. Okay, that's fine. Women right here. Women on average live longer life expectancies than men do, which leads them to
Still use their homes even after their spouse dies. Okay,
See?
yes, but I'm saying that's not what huge reason.
no, but that's
That is
one
a
reason.
reason.
What's
Okay.
the other one? Do you think? Is there one that you can think of?
No, because you're so excited to share. I would never want to take that joy away from you. What is it?
Can you tell
Yes,
I'm
I
wagging my
can.
tail?
Yes. What is it?
Divorce.
Oh.
Divorce. Don't the ladies usually get the house?
Well, I think especially if there's children, the house
Sure.
follows the children, which typically women
As it
most
should.
times get
As it
custody. Yeah. Interesting.
See? I was thinking, well, it
You
kind
had
of
your
makes sense.
thinking hat on.
I did. I did. I put it on, then it started to hurt, so I took it off. Gave
there
me a
you
headache.
go. Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, okay.
But I love that.
Your turn.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there was more to that, but I think we hit on all highlights.
So this is just silly because I went to the grocery store the other week, and when I got the bill, I wanted to, fall over, and it's just everything is insanely expensive these days.
Yes.
It probably doesn't help that I take my son with me, and whatever he picks out, we throw in the cart, right? And then we get there, and I'm like, we don't need 6 things of freeze dried mangoes, although that's like his favorite thing. Anyway, so I was thinking about that and I found an article about the 7 most overpriced grocery store items.
Oh,
You guys want to guess? So there's 7 items, and you're probably guilty of buying some of these. I know that I am, but these are on average, national average, the 7 most overpriced grocery store items.
So I'm going to start with eggs.
Nope.
No.
No. And this is, no.
Meat?
I'll give you the first one. Guacamole is an overpriced item because of what's in it, right?
Well, wait a minute. Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you saying that avocados or guacamole?
That's guacamole.
Guacamole. So if they actually make you a guacamole,
Yes, they're
then
saying that you should make your own. It's overpriced, right? Because all you have is the avocado, lime, cilantro. I hate cilantro. And onion, and sometimes tomato if you're getting crazy.
Did you just gag?
Did you know that I cannot handle cilantro? It is like everyone in my office is probably laughing. Like I can't do it. I just if I smell it, it's out. It's over. It's done. I can't eat. We're done. It's out. Yeah.
Wow.
Like that. Like sometimes this is horrible. Like when I order takeout, I'll lie and say I have a cilantro allergy. I'll be like, if I eat it, I'll die. It's not true. I know.
If I eat it, I'll die.
I know. Yeah. Dramatic much. Anyway, so guacamole is one.
Okay.
Another one, pre-cut fruit. Don't buy the pre-cut fruit. Cut it yourself.
Well, that makes sense.
It's a lot more expensive.
Yeah,
right?
anytime there's somebody else has to touch something, right?
Yeah, we brought Cameron sliced mangoes because he loves freeze-dried mangoes and the little, what should we call him? Wing nut. Didn't eat it.
Nut, yep.
And it was expensive.
The little biscuit.
The little biscuit.
Okay.
Rice mixes.
Rice mixes.
Like seasoned rice, that type of
Okay,
stuff. Nope,
got
just
it.
buy the rice and do your own.
Got it.
Granola is one of the highest
Really?
priced items. Yep. And if you were to make it yourself, granola.
Why is that? I wonder.
Even in the midst of inflation,
If you
oats,
make
just oats, is one of the most affordable groceries you can find. You can easily make your own batch of granola for far less than you spend at brands at the store. Makes sense.
Like Quaker Oats?
Yeah, just buy like the normal, like when I make oatmeal, that's what I buy, the Quaker
Okay.
Oats. Okay, another one, berries. Berries are very, very expensive.
Huh.
Did you know that?
No,
You don't have kids in your house right now, do you? Cameron loves all the silly
don't.
little berries. Yep.
I don't really shop. So that's why I would be terrible on the Price is Right. But go ahead.
Okay, trail mix. Another one. Same thing as
again,
granola. Make your own.
You got to throw it together.
This last one is weird. I've never eaten this, but this is like the thing these days. Bone broth. Supposed to be like richer and healthier for you than like chicken stock. Have you heard about this? Bone broth? It's like a whole thing. It's supposed to have like really good health benefits and whatnot. You can buy it at Erewhon and it's insanely expensive.
Bone broth. What the devil?
What the? For heaven's sake. No buy bone broth. It says, what other items from the grocery store do you think are overpriced? Let us know in the comments. You know what's overpriced also? Milk.
Is it? How much is milk?
We buy Cameron the organic vitamin D milk. It's like $9 or something.
Because it's organic.
For a gallon, I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry, I care about your silly brain. I didn't get organic milk when I was a kid, and I turned out all right. God,
Did you?
debatable. If you're listening to today's show, probably
The
not.
jury's still out on that one.
yeah, but I
Anytime you
thought-
say bull Twinkies, makes me wonder about your mind.
Great googly boogly. But I thought that was interesting.
That was
Because I
interesting.
think about it now because I have a family of 5, right? It used to be just me and I'd buy whatever the heck that I want.
Yep.
And now I'm this like curmudgeon and I'm like, well, the teeny tiny avocados are less expensive than the 4 large avocados. It's sad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every so often, I'll go to the store and I'll pick up something. I'll go, that was more expensive than I thought it should have been. And she goes, that's because you got, what was it called that you said, the milk?
Yeah. Organic.
Organic.
You got-
She goes, you just go organic.
What's that word?
Yeah. well,
Organic.
yeah. You got organic.
Organic is
you
more
got
expensive.
organic corn.
Yeah.
And I went, what the hell? I mean, what does that mean?
Oh, HE double hockey sticks, Phil Nordella.
Did I say that?
You did. But
don't
it's
think
okay.
so. I don't think- you'll
There's
have
a
to
big, so
rewind
just for
it.
future reference, look when you go to the grocery store, there's a sign that says organic, and everything underneath that is organic. So step to the left or right. Those items will not be organic. See? Don't say I never
love
taught
it.
you anything.
You're
I'm like
talking to me.
flailing my arms so that Phil can like.
You're talking to me now almost like you're
Showing
trying to
him
describe it.
here.
Okay, when you go in and you go to the
the
left.
left.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
what-
alcohol. Don't go left. Go right is the produce.
Oh, yeah, I go straight for the alcohol.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
never mind.
Especially now because I'm on vacation.
Oh, that's right.
I know we can talk about that
Yeah.
really quickly.
Okay. Where are you going?
Greg and I are going to a wedding in Palm Desert. So we're leaving tomorrow morning, and yeah, we're gonna go by a casino or two. And
That's gonna be fun.
I know my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law are coming to watch our gremlins, so we
Okay.
will have no children.
So I'm picturing you guys walk in the casino. You've got some time on your hands. You've already checked in. Everything's cool. What do you do in the casino?
Get a drink first, and
Got
then
it.
I
Well, first, or do you play a little bit and then you get a free drink?
no.
Oh, you pay
No,
for
I
the
go
drink?
get a drink first.
Okay.
Yeah. It depends on who I'm with. So if Sherry's listening, if I'm with Sherry, Sherry's an awesome gambler. She likes to play blackjack and stuff, and it scares me. I stink at it. So I'll just go sit at the table with her and like make everybody laugh and distract them. So hopefully she wins.
Distract them.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Greg and I are more like slots, or we'll play like the Wheel of Fortune game. That type of. Have you seen that?
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Yeah, that
That's
type
what
of stuff.
Judy likes to do.
Yeah, it's silly. I mean, we'll play some table games sometimes, or roulette or something. It's just.
So now, do you go into it going, look,
We're gonna
this
lose
money,
whatever we brought in.
yeah,
100%.
It's more for entertainment
Greg
value.
at Gig, I don't want to jinx it, always wins. It is unbelievable, this kid.
Knock on wood. Knock on something. I don't think that's
I knocked on my head. That's
That's
close
for
enough.
Michael.
This desk here is not wood. It looks like wood. It's faux wood.
Yep.
But anyway, so yeah,
but that's fun.
we're super excited.
I can't. That's awesome.
I know.
Now, with these people, are they close to you that are getting married?
Yes.
Should they be getting married?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're very sweet. Yeah,
Have you
Catherine's one of my best friends from law school.
Have you ever gotten to a wedding to where you're going, oh
Yes.
my God, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Considering you're going in with a 50-50 chance of it not working anyway. So, I mean, sometimes.
Why are you? I try to be cheerful, and look at you with your
is-
divorce statistics.
Well,
Precious is laughing. Okay, you know what? Shush.
I'm a
Phooey,
nu-
darn dang.
I'm a numbers guy.
Listen.
Hey.
All right, I need you to go.
I've been married for 41
Listen,
years
Great
now.
Caesar's Ghost. I need you to be quiet. We're gonna take a quick break.
But it's a radio
and we're
show.
gonna come back. We're gonna come back with something positive. So everyone, stay tuned.
All right, she's going to talk to herself when we come back. Hey, welcome back to the Insane Asylum at Real Estate and Other Stuff on KHTS 1220 AM and 98.1 FM. And we're coming down to the wire on the second to the last show.
Dagnabbit, we're having a good time, though.
Okay, we are. Absolutely. Okay, so this is something that I saw and I wanted to ask you about, okay?
All right.
So there's a company called Anywhere, okay? They used to be Realogy. Now, this is a company that's Coldwell Banker, Century 21, Sotheby's, Better Homes and Gardens. They're all looped into this place called Anywhere. Okay?
Right.
And
Which we
Compass.
made fun of when
Yep.
it came out.
Exactly right. What a terrible name. And why they changed their name to begin with, I have
We
no
don't
idea.
know.
Anywhere and Compass settle agent recruiting suit capping a 3-year feud. The company submitted a joint filing to the New York Supreme Court on October 4th.
So that's good.
Asserting they had agreed to end the litigation permanently and that each side would pay their own costs. Okay.
That's good, too.
Real estate brokerage Compass and Anywhere, the real estate holding company formerly known as Realogy, have settled a bitter legal battle dating back to 2019. Gee, do you think that cost them a couple of bucks? On October 4th,
yeah.
the company submitted a joint
My
filing
goodness.
to the New York Supreme Court asserting that they had agreed to end their 3-year-old litigation permanently and that each side would pay their own costs. Now, this is my question to you. What does this mean? I don't understand. Realogy and Compass have agreed to a voluntary discontinuance with prejudice, and any and all claims Realogy has asserted in this action and any and all counterclaims and third-party claims Urban Compass, Inc. has asserted in this action, with all costs and expenses of suit being paid by the party incurring same.
Okay.
What the heck does that mean, and why can't you guys speak English? Sorry, go ahead.
Son of a Baptist preacher, let me finish. Okay, so this
Dad, blame it. Go ahead.
voluntary discontinuous. So I think this would be a dismissal if we were in California. So voluntary dismissal means we're all agreeing that we've settled it,
Got it.
right?
Got
With prejudice, that
Ooh,
means it
that's
cannot be filed again,
Oh.
right? So when they're saying of any and all claims Realty has asserted in this action, blah, 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 blah. So let's say that you and I sued you because of a car accident, right?
right.
We settle. With prejudice, meaning I can't sue you again for that car accident.
Okay.
And we are releasing all claims against each other. So you can't sue me about the car accident. I can't, if I later found out that you intended the car accident for fraudulent purposes, I can't re-sue you, right? It's like we're done.
Got it.
And then you are paying your own costs, which includes your filing fees, whatever, witness fees you had to pay, deposition transcripts, all that stuff. You pay your own and I pay my own.
Okay.
Goodbye. Thank you. We're done.
Got it. Okay. It says
Yeah.
Realogy's initial claims against Compass, made in July 2019, accused the brokerage of unfair business practices and illegal schemes to gain market share at all costs. Basically, what they were doing is they were going in and saying, hey, you're working for Realogy. You're doing a great job. We want to take you away from them. and hey, this is what we're going to give you. We're going to give you a ton of money. We're going to give you stock options. We're going to give you everything.
Ooh, business
And
cards.
It's $50,000 in business cards. Yeah, I mean, crazy stuff. And
Yeah.
it built Compass up very, very big. And obviously, Realogy had a problem with that because it obviously hurt them big time.
Yeah.
So
Stop taking my people.
Yep, they were also encouraged. They said they were encouraging new recruits to share confidential and proprietary information.
I think that was the bigger deal.
The suit alleged that Compass co-founder and CEO Robert Refkin personally solicited Realogy to enter into a legal price-fixing agreement where the two companies would agree to limit agent compensation and compete on brand, but not on price, which is not. That's not good.
Well, and the great thing about this, if they settle, there's going to be no findings as to any of those allegations, right?
Compass came back and said, "Hey, well, you're guilty of lying, stealing, and cheating." It's like, whoa, it got ugly.
You big jerk.
Yeah.
Son of a biscuit eater. So they've settled.
anyway,
so that's good.
yeah.
I like when cases settle. I'm very much like when our litigation clients call, I am very much like, how can I settle this? What can we do? Because it's just costly going to court. I mean, I love going to court, but.
Me, I need to have closure, though. I want to know who won.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kinda-
Yeah.
That would be nice to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to end with something kind of fun?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, and you're going to guess. You have to chime in.
Okay, here we go.
20 most popular places to vacation in America. This is as of 2020.
Pebble Beach.
Pebble Beach, is that on here?
Pebble Beach.
It is not.
Las Vegas.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to, no. Yo, Las Vegas, number 3.
Yeah, see that?
Is number 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Number 1, guess what number 1 is?
New York.
New York City. Gosh, you're good.
I love New York.
I love New York too. My best friend Angelique was just there.
Right.
She and her fiance. I know I'm
then-
jealous they didn't take me with them.
I
Rude.
think another one would be Miami.
I believe Miami is on here. Let's see. Is it?
How about you just go through them?
I'm about to. I'm
Yeah,
about to
okay,
because
sorry.
this isn't working. Okay. Oh, Miami Beach it is. All right. So New York City, number 1. Number 2, Maui, Hawaii, where Greg
Yes.
Gig is from.
Yes.
Las Vegas, number 4, New Orleans. Oh, I love New Orleans.
Nolans.
Oh, Nolans.
Yeah, I know.
So
I love
fun.
it too there.
Key West, Florida. Great
Oh,
scuba
Key
diving.
West.
Oahu, Hawaii, number 6.
Okay.
Number 7, the island of Hawaii, the largest of Hawaii's main island, the Big Island.
Got it.
San Diego.
Yeah,
San
Diego's
Diego.
fun.
I want to take my kids to the zoo, the San Diego Zoo. I mean, they won't appreciate it yet, but we're going to do
They got
that.
SeaWorld down there too.
There you go. Savannah, Georgia. Have you ever been to Savannah?
I haven't.
it's
I've been to Georgia,
delightful.
but I haven't been to Savannah.
Yeah. All right. Kauai, Hawaii. Basically anywhere in Hawaii.
Little
these
buggy
people.
there.
Yep.
Yep.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Did
That's
you know,
like.
Do you know Kauai gets more rain per capita than anywhere else, like in the world?
I did
mean,
not
it's
know
like
that.
it's nuts. It's nuts.
Greg Gig probably knows that.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Number 12, Sedona, Arizona.
Okay, good.
We were just there. We really like Sedona. Charleston, South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Orlando, Florida. Chicago. This one, Branson, Missouri, number 16. I don't know about
Branson,
that.
yeah.
Asheville, North Carolina. My brother used to live there. It's very nice. Miami Beach, Florida. Washington, D.C. And number 20, Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas.
I thought that would have been higher. I love Austin.
Yeah.
Austin's delightful. But yeah, so I'm going out of town this weekend. Are you doing anything fun?
Yes, actually, I'm going to play Valencia Country Club one last time. I was a member there for 23 years and quit around 2018 because it was costing me $1,000 a month to play one round, and one round a month, which is kind of stupid.
That's naughty.
And then
Great
since then-
Merlin's beard. That's so much
That's
money.
a lot of money for one round. Yeah, because you can play Pebble Beach twice for that. And anyway,
crazy.
the whole thing was that they closed it for 7 months and they completely redesigned it. I wanted to play once before I left.
Fun. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
well,
How about
yeah,
you?
And,
Oh, I know where you're
yeah,
going.
Palm Desert.
Yep.
Hopefully to not listen to screaming children.
Win a bunch of money and get a lot of rest and all that stuff.
I will, absolutely. And when I get back, let me tell you how to reach me.
Yes.
661-259-9000 or check us out, dywlaw.com.
I'm going to call you a bunch of times this weekend.
Totally fine. I probably won't answer. You have all my cell phone numbers, though. And the problem is if you called, I would
Got
answer.
all your burner phone numbers,
yeah,
everything.
I know. Anyway, how do we find you?
PhilNardella.com and or 661-312-3561.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody come back.
You
Our
have
last
a safe trip.
Our last show next
We're
week.
down to the last, I don't know how many minutes.
It's going to be crazy, but it'll be a fun show. Yep. So better listen, son of a biscuit.
Oh, boy. Dag nabbit.
All right, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Buckethead.
Yep. So long.
Bye.